After causing a mayhem with Buggy's crew, will Luffy and Zoro escape from them? Let's find out in episode 7 of 1 Minute.
One Piece.
Buggy became furious on Luffy's crew for using his own cannonballs against him and declares war against them. In the process, Buggy orders his vice captain Mohaji, the lion tamer, to take Zoro's head. Meanwhile, Luffy and Zoro plan to escape out of the town and encounter a dog, Choo Choo. The mayor of the town assists Zoro in providing shelter for recovering from the wound caused by the Buggy. Additionally, the mayor also tells Luffy about Choo Choo, who is watching over his recently deceased master store but is still defending it because it is his prized possession. In this moment, Mohaji appears and inquires about Zoro's location, but Luffy declines to disclose it. As a result, Mohaji lion Richie assaults Luffy, who makes him free from his confinement. Mohaji then tries to use the pet food from the store to feed his lion, but Choo Choo, the dog guarding the store, fights back and bites Mohaji. In a fit of anger, Mohaji sets fire to the store. Luffy empathizes with the dog's pain of losing his master store and defeats both Mohaji and Richie the lion. Buggy is informed of his deputy captain Mohaji's situation and instructs his crew to load buggy balls to demolish the town. However, the mayor is resolute in his determination to safeguard his town and the inhabitants as they are precious to him. He is willing to defend against Buggy's attack. Meanwhile, Luffy and his companions prepare to settle their score against Buggy's crew. The mayor confronts Buggy and issues a challenge to engage in a battle, but he is overpowered due to Buggy's ability to utilize the Chop Chop Devil Fruit. However, Luffy and the rest of the group intervene and rescue the mayor from harm. Buggy responds with an attack using a cannonball, but Luffy utilizes his Gum Gum Fruit powers to transform into a balloon and redirect the cannonball towards Buggy's crew. Buggy and his second in command Kabaji utilize their crewmates as a shield to flee from the assault. Kabaji charges forward to attack Luffy, but Zoro comes to his aid and defends him. Zoro and Kabaji engage in a sword fight, but Kabaji resorts to underhanded tactics and strikes at Zoro's injuries. Zoro becomes aware of Kabaji's strategy and cuts open his own wounds and gets ready to display its swordsmanship. The intensity of fight between Zoro and Kabaji increases as Kabaji resorts to his circus skills to attack Zoro. Zoro is tired of Kabaji's tactics and defeats him with his own move, Oni Giri. Afterwards, Zoro takes a break while Luffy pledges to confront Buggy. Luffy asks Buggy to hand him over the Grand Line map, an essential component of his goal to become the Pirate King. Buggy ridicules Luffy, claiming that an unknown pirate like him would never survive in the Grand Line, and remarks that Luffy's straw hat is reminiscent of a red-haired pirate. Luffy inquires Buggy about the location of Shanks, but Buggy declines to answer. This leads to a fierce conflict between Luffy and Buggy. In the midst of the fight, Buggy uses his Chop Chop abilities to pierce Luffy's straw hat and reveals that he and Shanks were once fellow pirates on the same ship. Because Luffy treasures his straw hat greatly, he becomes furious and resorts to attacking Buggy with a dishonorable strike. Buggy expresses his hate towards Shanks for stealing his treasure. Cut to Buggy's childhood flashback. Buggy and Shanks fight pirates and Buggy keeps a treasure map from that ship. Shanks talks about making his own crew and a stolen devil fruit from enemy ship which is worth 100 million berries. Greedy Buggy eats the fake fruit, hides the real one. But Buggy accidentally eats the Chop Chop devil fruit and drops his map in the sea. Buggy jumps in to get it and Shanks eventually saves him. Cut to the present, Buggy blames Shanks for spoiling his grand plans. So, he decided to steal all the treasure on the sea using his chop chop powers. At this moment, Buggy observes Nami stealing his treasure and goes at her with a killing intent. Buggy attempted to retrieve his treasure from Nami, but Luffy and Nami teamed up to defeat him and acquire the map of the Grand Line. Eventually, Luffy and his crew emerged victorious over Buggy, freeing the town in the process. Seeing Luffy's heroics, Nami agreed to join Luffy's crew. As they set sail, the mayor rushed to thank them for their help in defeating Buggy. However, Nami was angry with Luffy for leaving 500,000 berries behind to aid in the town's restoration. With Nami now part of the crew, Luffy and Zoro continued their journey towards the Grand Line. That's an end to Orange Town arc in East Blue Saga. See you soon as we continue our journey towards Grand Line.